G'day, Shah here once again with Four Wheels on the Road, helping you get the most out of your time away. You know, one of the problems I'm constantly coming up against when I go anywhere to film is trying to get my camera to be nice and level so that I can capture the best images that I possibly can. And that's what today's video is about. We're going to take a look at an upgrade that I'm doing from a tripod head perspective from Manfrotto. Let's get Four Wheels on the Road and check it out. Both the tripod heads I'm looking at today are sitting on a Manfrotto 055XPROB tripod, and the first of which that I'm switching from is the 322 RC2, and we're switching out to the 808 RC4. To give a little bit of an overview on the 055XPROB tripod itself, its maximum height goes up to 178.5, and the weight for it is 2.4 kilos, and it has a load capacity of 7 kilograms, and it has a bubble spirit level on it as well. Now there's 4 different leg angles that can be used to set up at different angles for different circumstances that you may be in. The center column is held in position by a large wing nut, which locks it securely in place when it's tightened. To switch the column orientation, all you need to do is untighten the column wing nut and then extend the column out to its maximum height and press the spring-loaded button at the end of the column. That lets you push the column up and out of the oval section. You can then lift the column out and have it fall down to 90 degrees into a horizontal position, or you can remove the column from the clamp completely and place it in upside down. When I was first hunting for a tripod, I was trying to find a few key things that the unit would actually do, and what really was relevant to me in the beginning was on the 322 RC2 that it actually had a ball locking grip on it. And what I could do with that is really easily adjust it and set the camera in a certain position. And what further use of the unit ended up showing me was that constant adjustment of the friction dial was a bit of a pain in the butt, and I couldn't get a smooth horizontal or vertical pan with ease, so I ended up trying to find another alternative. So we'll take a look now at a few of the reasons why I switched over to the 808 RC4. Two of the massive selling points for me are the fine motor control that you get, one of which is for horizontally. Even though you have 3 axes here, I'm not really interested in one of them, but I may use it, depends. Over time I might find myself using it more, but I was really having a lot of trouble just doing horizontal panning with the trigger unit on the old Manfrotto, and this is just going to be so much nicer. The other thing for me with fine motor control is going to be the vertical panning that I'm going to be able to do. I find myself doing it all the time, and the ability to be able to just kind of go up and down super smoothly, even with just one finger, is just going to be great. I've also noticed on this that there is a bit of a spring back system, so if you do happen to not lock the unit off and your camera does overbalance, it's a handy little feature of the unit that's actually there. You also do have some gauges here, which is pretty handy as well, just sort of letting you know how many degrees you're actually sitting at past the vertical on the adjustable arm number 1 here, which is for your vertical pan, and also for this one here, the second one down, which is another one for left and right. Now this is of course if you don't want to use the legs, but it's just really handy and something I think I'm going to be using quite a bit, that you can actually do this just on the handles, on the fly as you're sort of moving along, because sometimes you think you're actually level and you've got to sit there and buggerise around with legs and it becomes a bit of a pain in the butt. But if you can just kind of do it on the fly, it's just going to make life so much easier, and especially for me because I'm filming everything myself, and if I can do things a lot faster and with a lot more ease, it's going to be fantastic. Alright, well that's going to be it for this week. It's a short and sweet one this time. I just wanted to give you a couple of the reasons why I'm actually switching over in the tripod heads. Hopefully you've got something of benefit out of that video. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly share the channel. I really do appreciate that. And we'll see you next time we get Four Wheels on the Road.